Hey everybody. So I am just recording a short little video here. It's just a couple of days before my 40th birthday, the big 4-0. And I have mixed feelings about it actually. But I know I've been talking about it for a couple of months now. I know of some other friends and family and stuff have too. Since we're getting down to it, for those who are coming, I wanted to kind of give a little bit of information, itinerary, logistics, and all that junk. But before I get into that, for everybody that's willing to watch this video for me, and this is about as wide an intended audience as I could possibly come up with. Pretty much anybody who's ever seen, heard of, or met me, or that I've helped in some way or known in some way or whatnot. What I'm asking from everybody is to get me a birthday present. Whether you know me or not, you owe me a birthday present. Actually, what I'm asking for is I've opened a campaign, a fundraising campaign for Operation Underground Railroad. Now, if you don't know who they are, they're pretty unbelievable. It's actually a team of ex-Navy SEALs, ex-Homeland Security dudes, ex-Special Forces who at one point in time were working for the U.S. government in child protection and in particular trying to break up child trafficking rings and all that kind of stuff. But knew that of the 2 million people that were out, kids that were out there, the U.S. only covers about 10% of them. So they actually began an organization to go out and do that. So they conduct missions all over the world to rescue children from these human traffickers that are using children for all kinds of bad things. They're pretty amazing. So it's OURrescue.org if you want to learn more about them. They've actually got a documentary coming out called The Abolitionists. Turns out that the guy is, he's from BYU, so he's, from my alma mater, and he's a member of the LDS Church too, which is awesome. And I'm a huge advocate of what they do. And one of my very, very great friends and his brother and his wife have actually been donating to them pretty significantly and have funded their last 2 missions. About $25,000 funds an entire mission, and one of those previous missions saved 28 different kids from these child traffickers. And in some of those instances, you're talking about 4 or 5-year-olds, 8, 10, 9, 12-year-olds who are basically, being raped 30, 40 times in a weekend. It's really, really awful. And it breaks my heart. And so it's something that I'm really passionate about. I've always tried to have a charitable element to my business and to what I'm doing and take a percentage of it. So in the month of December, actually, everything that doesn't cover a bill for mine is going straight to my campaign for these guys. I've got some consulting clients that all of my funds from them are going to it. And so I'm asking everybody to donate. There's either, I guess probably going to be above this because I'll have posted it above this. I think I posted it below it too at one point. I'm actually hoping that for my 40th birthday, that all those within my sphere of influence, whether it be mine or several, degrees of separation, can find it in your heart to give a little something. These kids are just, it's just unbelievable hell that they're going through. Can't imagine it. And anything that I can do to be a part of helping them. I've got 5 kids. My oldest daughter just turned 11, and she's gorgeous, and she's brilliant, and she's loving, and it scares the living out of me that something like that could happen to her or any of my sons. So it's something that's really important to me, very close to my heart. So please, those who do know me well and, family, friends, and business associates or clients and actually plan on doing something for me for my birthday, I would ask you to take whatever you were going to spend on me and then 2 to 200 times it and then donate it, please, to that campaign. I'm trying to hopefully pay for one full mission from my friends and family, which is a $25,000 and then if that works, actually, what I'm hoping to do is if in my sphere of influence we can get it for 25, then personally I'm also hoping to fund another one myself. So that's the goal. So if you would, please donate and donate generously. Now, for those who are planning on coming, it's this coming weekend. So my birthday is the 13th. That's what I turn 40. And so we've got some plans for Las Vegas, and we're just going to kind of hang out and chill for a few days. So I wanted to walk through what those plans are a little bit so that you guys can know where we're going to stay, what we're going to do, and kind of make plans for your reservations, kind of costs and things like that, because I don't want it to be prohibitive for anybody. Obviously, I would rather have you give the money to, OUR. But so we're going to stay at the Westin Lake Las Vegas, which is where Sarah and I stayed for her 30th last year. Yes, you can do that math. I'm 40th this year. She was 30th last year. I robbed the cradle. But they're awesome. It's for some reason there aren't a ton of people out there, but it's a beautiful resort. Everybody takes really good care of you. And there's all kinds of fun stuff to do. And you're not, all the craziness of Vegas and the Strip and all that junk is nowhere near to be seen. So, and they're actually giving us and my party and anybody that's staying with us some special rates for rooms, which are already cheap enough as it is. So what you can do is if you call up the 702 number that's on their website, and I probably should have had that for you, but I don't have it off the top of my head. And then the operator will answer, ask them to transfer you to the front end manager. Jared is the guy that's been helping us. He's one of the managers that's been giving us our discount. He actually gave me a discount code to put in, which I haven't really been able to have any success with. The code that he gave me was FALL, F-A-L-L, 09, B as in boy, F as in Frank. I haven't been able to get that to work, so we just called in, and he basically just has hooked us up all those have sent, who have booked already. So if you're going to come hang out, then just call in, do that. They will give you, we're getting 20, 30, 40 bucks off each room. I think Sarah and I have booked a junior suite for like 139 bucks a night, which is nothing. I think their normal rooms for the king side or double side, like 89, 99 bucks a night. So really, really great deal. Our plan is that we're going to be there Saturday afternoon. We're going to drive in. We're going to do an early dinner at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, which is my favorite place food-wise on earth. That's my heaven. If you've never been there, then get your butt down here because it's unlike anything you've ever been to. I've had the privilege over the years of introducing some people to Ruth's Chris who've never been there before. I'm a fairly enthusiastic dude, and I purposefully overhyped the living crap out of it. I have yet to have anybody who said that I overdid it. Most of the time they say, I thought you were overhyping this like crazy, but it actually is the best steak I've ever had in my life. So that's what we're doing. So because of that, those of you who are coming, and as many people as can come, I would love, please let me know right away that you're coming. We're just down to a couple days away, and we need to give them an idea of the number of how many people are going to be there so that we can book the appropriate room, the private party room, so that we can have that set up. So let me know if you're coming and how many. Cost-wise, it's obviously a little bit more of an expensive dinner. I think Sarah and I share a pretty big steak and get some potatoes and veggies and dessert, and we pay about $100 pretty much for the two of us. So it's not crazy, but it's up there. So then later that evening, we are going to go see Jersey Boys. I have one of my really, really great friends, one of my favorite people on earth, is actually in the cast. And I've actually never seen either the movie or the Broadway show. And then when I found out that he was in it, I kind of been waiting because I wanted to wait to see it with him first. So, and he is actually hooking us up with cast pricing for orchestra level seats. So about $75 each actually. And so we're going to go to the 8:15 show on Saturday night. So same thing goes for that as goes for Chris. Let us know if you're going to come and if you're going to attend the show so that we can give him an idea of how many seats we're going to need to reserve for that. Then later that night after that, we're going to try and find a spot either out at the resort or one of my really great friends. His father is the entertainment director for a couple casinos on Fremont Street. They may try and hook us up with a space, a VIP room at a club or something like that. So we can just hang out, dance, and just have a good time. Then Sunday, we are going to, those of us who are staying out there and that want to come out, we're going to go to brunch in the village, Lake Las Vegas Village. There's a couple places that have really great brunches. So we're going to do that, and then just chill for the day and just hang out, talk, catch up, and, see how everybody's doing and celebrate life. Maybe we decide to do something together. That's great. Monday, those who want to are going to go and play golf at the Reflection Bay Nicklaus Signature Golf Course, Jack Nicklaus Signature Golf Course, that they've been renovating for the last 2 or 3 years. And so they just opened it again a couple weeks ago. So really excited. So I'm going to go play with a couple friends and anybody that wants to come. Girls are probably going to hit a spa or something along those lines. And then we're going to hang out on Monday. And then Tuesday morning, Sarah and I and anybody who's capable of attending the temple, the Las Vegas temple, we're going to go and do a session in the LDS temple on Tuesday morning. And then we're going to get in the car and drive back up. So that's basically it. It's going to be a fun weekend, and hope as many of you can come as or do come as can. I really just want to hang out with cool people, and whether we know each other well, whether we're just Facebook friends or whatever else, or haven't seen you in years, just come on out and hang out with us. I really don't care. It's open to everybody. If you have any questions, hit me up down below in the comment section. Please, please, please let us know right away if you're going to make it to Roost Chris or Jersey Boys so we can get the proper number of tickets. And then if you guys want to stay with us at the Westin, then call in and talk to their managers and say you're with the Foody party, and they will give you some special pricing. So I look forward to seeing those of you who can come. If it's a toss-up, however, between coming and hanging out with us in Vegas or donating, donate. Please send me a nice little message, shoot a nice little video for me. I'd love that, love to see that. But I sure wouldn't want you to take money away from that to come and just hang out with us. So that's it. Thanks very much, and I look forward to seeing or hearing or talking with you soon. Thanks.